I
But
mean,
how
into
long
like
do you usually like talk to someone before you even like ask for the first date? Or
I don't. I mean, I don't give a fuck. I mean, if we cooling and I see you ain't crazy, then yeah, let's go. Like I say, I got the meet and greet. We do the meet and greet, then we do the date.
The fact that you said if you ain't crazy.
Yeah, a little crazy. I can deal with a little crazy. I can't deal with like crazy.
Hey, I gotta go get the bag. Hey, I just be working for fun. Yeah, we know they calling me 3. Hey, they won't forget on the 1. Yeah, little bitch, I'm up like the sun. Hey, she got her hair in the bun. Yeah, she be clapping that ass.
Work it up.
Yep. Speaking of music, though, considering the back, have y'all listened to any of this new music that's been dropping?
No.
Unfortunately,
I didn't hear Brent album. Brent album good?
Oh, I didn't listen.
Brent
my
Fayez.
homeboy, my homeboy said his shit was fire.
CMG, they dropped their little collab album.
They call him like the fucking future of R&B.
They
Like as far as toxicity.
Yeah, they say he's very.
Who is the lead? Who would y'all say is like the lead nigga for R&B right now?
Right now,
Yeah.
I guess Brent.
For
He can't,
true
bro.
R&B.
He can't
As
be
a
the
dude,
leading. This is literally just. Think this is like his first album?
Nah, bro.
no, this is
He been around for like
his fourth album.
that song he had with Golden Link was like 5 years ago.
Yeah,
I don't listen. I don't
that
know.
shit was
I'm
back
asking.
in like 2014 or something.
I feel like the women are
2012.
leading when it comes to R&B. I feel like the women have a
You
bigger
got
lane than the
Summer
dudes.
Walker, Ari Lennox.
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't know if he.
I
if
thought
he
you were
leading.
just talking about strictly dudes.
Nah, I mean I am talking about strictly dudes. Like when you think about it, like Trey Songz probably was like of our time.
Yeah.
He was probably
Brown.
like
Yeah,
Chris Brown
I would say
probably
yeah.
was.
Chris
I
Brown,
mean Chris Brown was more pop than R&B. Chris Brown was R&B like
No.
R&B.
He's more pop
like you
now.
thinking if you probably thinking more like our parents R&B like soul. R&B.
right. That's what. Okay, so let's
But he generated from
Usher?
a high school kid.
Ain't they
That was
supposed to be doing
doing
the
it.
verses?
Nah, they ain't doing no verses. Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is what we got to break down. Because I feel like it gets fucked up a lot. Pop music ain't really necessary. Pop music necessarily just means popular music.
Yes.
There's no actual sound to pop, I guess.
There's no actual sound to just about anything. It's all
I mean, but
it has
R&B
like
has a certain rhythmic and,
Yeah, it's
and
like-
shit like that.
80 beats per minute.
So I guess we saying Chris Brown still count as R&B because if that's the case, he's the king.
I would say so.
But my thing is when you think R&B, or R. Kelly and Chris Brown are two totally different sounds.
That's what
You
I'm
got
saying, like,
Giveon
it's-
right now, you got fucking.
I'm looking at your wall. I'm wondering. I'm trying to get some hints.
I mean, Bryson Tiller, he's all over the wall. Like,
Bryson
but
Tiller
he ain't
is
put out an album since
fucking
you know.
years.
Well,
he don't
not
count
last
no
year,
more.
but I mean,
Wasn't that just a rehash of Trap
and-
Soul?
no.
The anniversary of
It wasn't. It was the anniversary of the day you dropped it, but it was all new music. But either way, in my heart, Bryson Tiller is that guy for R&B. I mean, I've been to a Chris Brown concert. I mean, it was cool. Like he went through all like every fucking thing, and it was dope. It was a good time. But
I don't know, man.
I feel like to be the king, you gotta have like shit that's you're still listening to today, like that might have been old as hell. You know what I mean? I'm not
We
saying
not
he doesn't.
listening-
I'm not saying that he doesn't have it. I'm just saying I feel like to qualify as the king of anything, you have to
you know why people would
or
say
Queen.
or king or queen.
Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah. I mean, listen. Here's my opinion about MJ. MJ is the GOAT.
Okay.
I just think Chris Brown can dance better than him.
Of course, yeah.
And I think the closest thing we got to a MJ was
It's
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Maybe Drake.
I mean, but he's like in another totally different lane. He's got multiple genres that he can do.
But I'm just saying, like, as far as but we talking about an artist of that caliber. Like, if you think about it, bro, there has never been an artist of Michael Jackson's caliber. Never.
the reaches worldwide. Nah, not for.
I mean, it's been something that's
DMX
reached with-
did have the whole the
That
whole
was Coachella, nigga.
I don't know if that was Coachella, bro.
That was Coachella. It was
Was
Coachella.
it?
But I mean, like, but it's Michael Jackson though. Bro.
I mean, imagine if Michael
That's because,
Jackson
but
was that
that's.
Coachella.
I mean,
nigga.
Bieber could be somewhere like because Bieber
That's
was.
not R&B though. That's pop.
I mean,
I'm s-
R&B kind of. I mean, Bieber kind of considered R&B.
I wouldn't.
Bro, he started with R. Kelly. I mean, with Usher. with Usher.
You got something you ain't telling us, bud?
What y'all do with me?
But no, I think I don't know, man. When it comes to you know what I was thinking about earlier, bro. I was in an Uber, right? And this old dude was like, "Yeah, man." He was talking about like back in it. That's how you know when you old. Back in my day, you hit him with those. He was like, back in my day, I don't know what's wrong with these kids now. Back in my day, we used to fight, and then that was it. All this shooting and shit going on. I don't know where they got this from.
Nigga,
My thing, hold on. My thing be, like, they always talk about back in my day, the music was this. I don't know nothing about all this. Why they always talk this stuff, but it's like, where do y'all think we got it from? This shit evolved from somewhere.
I mean, yes.
You think
and
niggas
no,
just
though,
came
bro.
out the coochie shooting up shit? No.
Yes and no, bro. It was a lot of evolution to
because
make that happen,
My
bro.
dad used to tell me stories
Because-
about how fucking U City and Normandy would be battling and niggas was getting stabbed and shit outside of basketball.
That's what I'm
games.
saying.
Like, nah, bro.
Even take it back to the music, bro, right? You got songs like WAP with Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi, right? All that is the evolution of Trina and Trick Daddy from back in the day. Scrub the ground.
I mean, it's close to the same to me. You know
What's
what I mean?
what's the niggas' names? The Naughty by Nature, Doodoo Brown, Uncle Luke. That's all that is.
It was a song called Up in It or Get Up in It or some shit like that my dad used to listen to. It was like way before my time, but it was just like, what is he talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Like Marvin Gaye wasn't no saint.
Big facts.
But I'm saying,
I
like, that
need
ain't.
some sexual heat. Yeah, come on, bro.
Like, come on, bro.
They
Yeah,
was all hinting
dead
at the
ass.
same thing, just not as vulgar as we are today.
It just wasn't as vulgar.
But nobody denying that though. Nobody denying that at all.
Nobody in this room.
Nobody.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. Older people always make it seem like
But at the same, but no, I'm
our
like,
generation was worse than what theirs was.
even like hip hop though, bro. Like they used to rap about, getting out the hood and doing what they got to do to get out the hood. Now it's like, you know what I mean?
They in the trap.
They junkies now. It ain't even.
Exactly. Rappers now rap about being
But-
junkies, but who was the one rapping about selling the
But
dope
they
to
was
the
selling
mamas
to
that
get-
made them a junkie?
And that's what made. Now I ain't gonna say that's what made them junkies, but
I mean, he's got a point.
What did Young Dolph say? He was a rich crack baby,
I mean, hey,
and he probably got the dope from Project Pat. I mean, his mom probably got the dope from Project Pat. That's what I'm just saying. And then, but think about it like this though. In the 70s and shit, the motherfucker, it was common for everybody to be snorting dope.
but that's because they ain't know.
That shit wild.
They did not know what it was gonna do, bruh.
Papa was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. His daddy, he was singing about his daddy being a hoe.
Hey man, look.
They were just less vulgar about
Damn,
it.
I just got that today, nigga.
I'm telling you, bro. Old people
I
always
always
make it
envisioned
seem
it
like
as something
the
else.
the following generation is worse. When, like, come on now, y'all taught us the way.
I mean, we just retarded with eyes though, bruh.
We
Eyes
just
is
don't get no
lit.
fucks.
That's what I'm like.
No, I think it's more of a spotlight on it.
that too.
The
That too
negativity
though.
definitely, yeah.
Like I was talking. I forgot who I was talking about, but I was like, man, I was watching something, and they had a landline, and I was like, man, it was a dude trying to reach his wife or something like that, and the wife wasn't picking up, and I was like, shit, back in the day, that's how a motherfucker used to have a whole family on the other side of town, with no pages. You just had to call the phone. Husband out of town.
He's out of town.
He with his other family. It's just like, man, it's different times. It's just more of a spotlight on our shit nowadays because of social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, because niggas like to post every fucking thing.
Every fucking thing, bro. Like, come on now. We don't need to know everything. That's how motherfuckers get caught up.
That's how majority of fucking gangs in Chicago and in New York got caught up. And
Atlanta
hit
now
with
too.
fucking RICO charges.
Motherfuckers being that motherfucker talking about how they done shot a nigga, then in court they reading lyrics. Found him on a red light, shot his ass 3 times, irked off in a black sedan. And he like, well, how the fuck did they know that, nigga?
Huh.
You laid out the whole
Wonder.
blueprint, nigga.
They put the traffic cams together, nigga.
Gotta keep that.
And newer cars have fucking GPS in them, so
I had a question. Okay. So speaking of like jail and shit, right? Could y'all do a bid for somebody?
For somebody.
For somebody.
I'm not in the streets like that. Sorry, nigga.
But I'm just saying, you never
You gotta
know.
be in the streets like that.
You
nigga.
don't have to be in
Yeah,
the
you
streets.
do, nigga. If
You
it's-
can have
No.
tax evasion,
If it's
Dave.
my-
You can
if
have
it's-
fraud. You can
if
have
it's-
whatever.
If it's my mama, my daddy, or my sister, I'll do a bid for him. Anybody else? Sorry, nigga.
Damn, we know not to do a crime with this motherfucker.
They're snitching as soon as they.
I'm not snitching, but nigga, I ain't doing the bid.
You gonna have to snitch.
Nah, bro, I will keep my mouth shut, but I am not.
Nah, bro, it don't work like that.
Right, like,
if you don't snitch, they gonna be like, all right, well, shit.
All right, cool.
Unless you get Scott.
I'll take my little year or two, whatever the fuck, but I ain't going down for the major crimes.
What's your time frame? How long can you do before you get to tell it?
6 months to 2 years.
You can do 6 months or 2 years,
He
and then
gonna
after
sit
that,
there
anything
for a
after
day.
that,
He gonna
They
sit
hit
in there
me-
for a day
nigga,
until
they hit me
trial.
with 2.5 years. It was him. He did it.
Oh man,
With the club.
could you do a bid for somebody?
Man, I ain't gonna say I'd do a bid for him.
You wouldn't.
I ain't gonna say
Go
I'd
ahead,
do
just
it.
admit it, bro. You wouldn't.
Nah, cause I mean it's circumstantial. Like it depends on what it is. But I ain't gonna say I'm a like you know what I mean straight out here like snitch. But at the same time I ain't.
Okay, I got a scenario for you.
All right, let's hear it.
You went to the club with your homies. You ran into your cousin. Your cousin said, "Yo, I need a ride." Y'all get pulled over. He got a fucking sack on him. And
Pound.
Hey.
We'll make it a pound. A sack won't
Yeah.
get you shit. Make it a couple pounds.
he
And a gun.
I don't
You got a
know-
pistol.
I don't know these terms. Anyway, he got a pound on him and
A gun.
yeah, and a gun, and they looking at
16 years.
felony 15 years.
He look. Wait. He looking at. Listen. Okay. I got. Let's make it better.
You black, bro. You
He
don't-
looking
they
at.
gonna throw the
He a
book at
felon.
your ass.
He
They
looking
gonna tell your
at.
ass
He
to a
looking at
drug
10.
class.
He looking at 10 or more. This your first time offense. You take it. You get probation, maybe 5 years. Probation to 5 years.
bro.
That's the deal.
Yeah, that's the. I'm saying that's the deal for him, but his cousin automatically 10 years. Boom, because he a felon. You
So
gonna take that
You gonna
charge?
take the drugs and the gun?
So it depends on what cousin, but yeah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Nah, but no, I mean, I think I have a better lawyer to get me over 5 years off a pound, bro. I don't know
And a
about
gun.
that.
No. How about it's not even a pound of weed? It's a pound of
Fentanyl.
fit.
Oh, nigga, they give you the needle, nigga. Hell no, you gotta take that, bro. You gotta take that one.
You talking about your cousin got to take it?
Yeah, they give you the needle for the goddamn thing.
You ain't taking it, so you can't do it.
No, nigga, they burying niggas for fentanyl.
You gonna snitch?
Snitch? No, what am I snitching for? We got pulled over.
But they don't know who.
Right? They're not gonna say it automatically.
Do your investigation, my brother. What the fuck you want me to do? Do your investigation.
He gonna break. I give him a month. Dion gonna break.
I don't think I'll break for real. But
This is how I look at situations like
Will
that.
break for a honey bun, boy.
Because that's a
Nah,
tough
bro, I
situation.
don't think I would break, but
Because it's like, okay, I understand the whole snitching aspect. You shouldn't snitch. I understand that. But in a situation like that, if you my family, if you my friend, you
that's
you shouldn't put me in a situation like that.
that
in the first place.
and that's why I was thinking I'm like, truly I don't even think, I mean per se my family would even put me in that situation. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or even like if
True.
it was even come about, like I don't think they would be like, hey man, you gonna take this? You know what I mean? I don't even think they would even ask me.
Right.
That, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean.
I mean, it's been done for like.
And it's easier said whenever you sitting on the couch.
True. Very true. In the moment,
You know what I mean? And that, you know what I mean? So
but like there
And in
has
that
been
4x4 box.
there has
I'm
been
telling
multiple times where like like superstar athletes or some shit, or like somebody's got some shit going for them, and they get caught up in a situation with somebody they know for years, and that person is like, "Don't even worry about it, bro. I got it. Like I'll take the charge. You good? You got shit going for you. You know." So I'm gonna just go ahead and take everything. But
Could
you
that
ain't
be-
got
could
shit
that be you?
going for you?
Could that be you? So y'all saying y'all could do a
you
bid
know,
for somebody?
I will say this.
I can't do it.
A lot of people that are in that life say the best thing that happened to them was jail. So maybe I need to sit down. You know?
Nigga, there's no excuse for jail.
That's what they say. Jail changed my life is what I've heard.
Yeah, but you also got
the fuck out
felony on your record, and you can't.
Jail
get a
changed
job,
my life.
like-
I ain't gonna lie.
They
I feel
gotta
like
explain
in
to me
jail,
how it changed
in
your
jail,
life.
You do meet some of the smartest, dumbest people in prison. I promise to God. I think you do. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say.
I mean, you got 5 years on your hand of doing nothing.
You got
I'm saying, but
nothing to do learn.
you listen to the crimes that people have committed that you sitting there talking to them about, and you learn like, you know what I mean, the shit of like white collar crime opposed to like crime
Bro, you
that's on the
realize
street,
motherfuckers
just some
end
straight.
up back in that motherfucker.
You said what?
They just end up back in that motherfucker.
I mean, well, yeah, they do a lot of times. I'm just saying, A lot of them do, but hey, that's what they say though. If
Okay,
you could. It's
so
either that or being dead though, because a lot of people
even
could be
better
dead on the
scenario.
street.
It's somebody that you know who's been in jail already. You taking a rap for him this time, or they just gonna have to go?
You
back?
just said he just said the cousin was
I'm
already
just saying, like,
a
bro,
felon.
if we homies, you should not put me in that situation. If we family, you shouldn't put me in that situation. Now, I do understand.
It's different if y'all
Niggas be
moving
going
together
through
too,
shit
though.
sometimes.
If y'all doing the shit together, it's a different story. Don't you know what I mean? You knew what y'all
Right. Yeah,
y'all know what y'all.
Now
was doing
that's
together.
when the snitching line is like you just flat. Like if y'all went on a drill, or I did, was moving weight together, and you snitch on him to give yourself less time. That's one thing.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But
I mean,
like
that's sort of kind of like the difference between like manslaughter, first, second, and third degree murder. Because,
What you mean?
Like, manslaughter was just like it was a complete accident. First degree was like intent.
How does
Second,
that-
I don't remember exactly which one that is, but I know third is like you didn't know what was going on, or like you just didn't have any idea that was what was the
Bro, you
the
still
plan.
getting locked up for all of it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, manslaughter. Sometimes you don't even get locked up. You just get like a hefty fine. Or
Depending
I
on-
swear it's like
depending on the
15
color.
still, bro. It's like it'd be like
depending
that
on
is
the color.
True. That is true. But I mean, shit. Leonard Little got a manslaughter charge and he was still playing.
Hey, man.
depending on the tax
the
bracket.
lawyer.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, that tax bracket, man.
So y'all can't do a bid for nobody.
I mean, dude just got Scott Rosebloom just got dude off for 4 years. He like killed like 2 people, I think.
I seen that shit.
He got 4 years. So
Wait, who was this?
Some dude, he killed somebody.
When?
He killed 2 people. It was a couple years ago, and apparently we got some big shot ass lawyer. Her name's
Oh
Scott.
yeah, he like literally the number one in like.
Yeah, I know a situation. Matter of fact,
Was Scott. Yes.
Scott know everybody. Scott is with the entire St. Louis
I'm
population.
trying to figure out who this dude is who killed 2 people because I think I might know who you talking about.
It ain't. It's like
He white.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. This
I
happened
don't,
to like Winsfield, but he was a black dude. Never mind.
I don't know, man. I can't do it, bro. I shouldn't expect my family to put myself or nobody to put myself in that situation. But at the same time, it's like this. If I got somebody that's looking at 10 years and it's like, okay, I get probation or something off of it, or I get probation or a couple months, couple years, then it's like that's a lot like to weigh on your shoulders. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Especially like it for me, it sort of kind of matters if it's a misdemeanor or a felony or like.
I'm saying that's why I say it's all circumstantial, man. You know what I mean? It depends.
but overall, y'all saying y'all can't do that big.
I'm not doing more than 2 years, bro.
Fuck that. 2 years still too long, bro.
They
I
say
mean, yeah,
every
but-
time you go though, you see people, you be like, damn, that's where you been at, huh? You know what I mean? It's like it'd be like a reunion though,
Bruh.
I saw a meme the other day that said, it said, "Fuck getting left on red." Have you ever seen Your State versus You? Your heart drop, nigga.
Man, how do y'all react when y'all get left on red?
I'm at an age now where it's just like, all right, I respect it. Go ahead, do you? I don't really care no more.
I used to be petty. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, I used to be
Delete.
like real like,
Unsend.
but
I
now
ain't
I'm
good at
just
texting back, period. So it don't like it didn't even.
We
matter.
talking about you getting left on red.
I know, but I wasn't good at texting back. So by the
Did
time
you,
I realized I was even left, it was like I couldn't even be mad no more. You
How
can't
many
be
how many
mad.
double texts you giving?
I don't do double text for real, bro.
You get one from me. That's it.
Like
One double
I mean,
text?
I'm not saying like I won't if it's a new conversation, I do, you know what I mean? Like if I feel like I'm over with that conversation and then like it's something else that popped up, I'm like, hey, then I'll double text that. But I ain't. If I feel like you just not responding to me, then maybe you don't want to talk to me right now.
Yeah, something like that.
Big
I don't
facts.
know. I did come up with the rule where you got 3 invitations. Like this is like a new like dating thing for me. You got 3 invitations. If I invite you 3 times and you say no or like something comes up, that's it. I'm sorry.
For me, it was one time. I invite you one time, you're not getting another one. Fuck it.
I mean, because you got to understand, like, people got shit going on. So, it is what it is. People got work, family, all that shit.
It was just strictly with women. With my homies, I'd invite my homies all the time. Like, fuck it, you want to come pull up. But
I
a girl,
mean-
if I invite you one time and you don't show up or you tell me you got something to do, never again.
Damn. Ruthless.
You ain't about to have me look stupid twice.
For me,
Put my neck out there.
I remember we used to go out all the time.
I'm good for telling nigga I'm on my way too, boy. I'm on my way right now.
Fact.
Bro, they at the nigga.
Bro, but I feel
You ever hit somebody with the I'm on my way and you still at home?
Bruh.
All the time, nigga. All the time.
Bro, the best thing, you be like, you try to break down to them everything. Yeah, man, you still at home. You like, yeah, man, I'm finna get on such and such right now.
Man.
What was it? It was a reel I think I was watching where it was like black people when they explain to you all the shit they got to do before they can be ready. I just gotta do my hair. I gotta go get I gotta go drop my kids off. Like,
Bro, don't nothing be worse when like you going out of town. It feel like you got a million things to do when you going out of town.
that's why I usually pack like a week in advance.
Let me.
I ain't do all that, bro.
So let me ask you this. Let's go back to the being on time situation. Do y'all think, okay, if a girl, let's say you invited a chick out, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna meet you there at like 7. It's 9 o'clock. She still ain't showed.
Nigga, I'm gone by 7:30.
How long you
Right,
get?
bro. That's too long,
You get 7:30?
You get 30 minutes and I'm out. Peace. And that's just being courteous.
Bro, you waiting 2 hours?
I could understand if it was like a, like no pressure, like we just like meeting up and just hanging out. But if like I had like dinner reservations or some shit for 7 and you shut up at 9, I'm gone.
Bruh.
You gonna eat before you leave?
No, nigga, I'm stopping at McDonald's on the way home.
So you just like us to cancel that reservation or?
Fuck yes.
Matter of fact, get my shit to go.
Wrap this shit up.
I can't do it, man.
You ever been on a bad date?
I've never like actually like been in a restaurant waiting on somebody. Like I will wait in the car. And then,
That's
like,
a lot, nigga. You didn't have to wait on us. You talking about waiting on the girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think they about to fumble that free bag, that free meal?
I'm just saying.
I mean,
Man.
they might. Depending on what the free
I've
meal
never had
is.
anybody do that shit to me before though.
Like not show up on a date. I
Yeah.
don't think I.
That's what I'm saying. They not fumbling.
But you said what'd you say? You said have
It's
you ever been on a bad date?
though?
I've had some
What's the
bad-
worst? What's the worst dating experience y'all had? Or worst date?
I have a
experience y'all
bad.
had?
I might have said this already, but I had a bad date where I straight up just left. Like we
He
was
was like, let me go to the bathroom real
we
quick.
was at the Mission Taco in Soulard, nigga. The shit went so south. I said, I'm finna hit the bathroom. You know the bathroom is connected to the pizza spot.
You stuck her with the bill?
Nigga, all I had was a margarita and she had a water. We didn't even got our food yet. It went bad very quickly.
But how's that conversation afterwards? You just blocked.
There
her
was
out.
no conversation.
I'm saying, you don't like
Nigga,
text me.
You don't
She don't
leave
say-
a bitch.
I'm saying.
I'm saying
She ain't text you and be like, so.
I don't know if she texted me. It was instantly
blocked her?
Yes. I was
That's
like,
crazy. That's a soft ass nigga move right there.
How, nigga?
Cause you
Fuckboy
blocked her
move.
and you get the opportunity to go off on you.
The fuck do I care if she goes off on me?
That's a soft
said
nigga
you ain't
move.
even give her the
You went the
opportunity.
soft way out.
It's
I
okay.
don't know.
What would you have done?
I'd have
Finish
shit
the
too.
date properly, man. Take her ass home.
You wasn't even gonna get no like it wasn't no opportunity to get no ass at the end that it would have made up for it.
I didn't want it, so I was like,
What
Damn,
the fuck
you
did
coulda
she
been-
do?
that's a long story.
It don't sound like it. Did you finish your
I can tell
margarita?
you off camera. On
Right? Did you even finish your margarita?
You stuck her with the bill.
It was $9. If you can't handle $9, boo, you don't need
Bro,
to be
what
on
if
the
she
date.
didn't even? What if I just told you these girls be needing this meal?
Hey, bro. That's
So
not
what
on
if you
me.
left her and she ain't had no money?
The worst thing I can think of on a date that happened with me was like I had met her on like Instagram or something, and we chopping it up, and she was like, yeah. She was speaking in third person. She was like, yeah, because Bree don't play that, and Bree do this, and that. I'm like, who the fuck is Bree? I'm like, ain't your name? I ain't say this out loud, but I'm just like, oh, I guess you are Bree, because I thought your name was such and such.
Wait, so was she wasn't really talking to her about herself in third person.
She was talking about herself in third person,
She
but her
was talking
Instagram name was something else.
Oh, okay.
It's her alter ego. That's all.
I was finna say it was like her, imaginary friend or like her like. alter
I
ego.
but that was probably about the worst thing I can think of on the first date.
That's wild.
I was like, who the fuck is Bree? What about you, bro?
Now I think I just had ones where we ain't really click. Like it was like I don't know,
Awkward?
like yeah, like it was just like a awkward ass like you can tell this shit ain't going nowhere. You can tell this shit
My
ain't gonna
thing
be.
is like I'm not asking you on a date if I think it's awkward.
But no, I'm saying like once we actually like get to the date and like communicate and start talking and
What makes it awkward though?
it's like just like the stuff that y'all talking about, like the stuff she might like, the stuff that you know what I mean, that like if I'm talking about If I like sports and shit like that,
Like
you know what I mean?
interests?
Yeah, like interests don't align at all. Like
I mean, that ain't bad.
it's not. I'm not saying it's bad. It was just awkward, and it was just like you can tell this ain't going on a second date. Like you can tell this.
It was just a dry ass conversation.
It was just a dry ass, dead ass date. It wasn't even like it wasn't like it just wasn't. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work going back to it.
Damn,
But
looks
it wouldn't know like I'm gonna leave her ass at the table. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro.
Hey man, look, sometimes we
If
gotta
you would have
get.
known the full story.
Sometimes dudes got to be savage too, man.
I had a girl
That's like
too ghetto.
That's like my only like. Well, I do say that's like my only like savage. Like yeah, that's my only savage moment on the first date. I'd say.
I don't know, man. I ain't had too many. That was probably about the weirdest one. Let me ask y'all this though: on one night stands a turn off, or you not gonna take them as serious if you get the one night stand? Or no, we ain't even gonna say one night stand. If you get if you get
Too soon.
yeah, if you hit it on the first date, is it like a no go?
I wouldn't say so, but like, I mean, it just depends on like the vibe. Like if y'all was really feeling each other and like it happened, that's cool. But if y'all still on like the same page, like the day after, then can move on. But
I mean, I feel you. It is based on the vibe, but if it's too soon, like first date, it's the first time we met, and we have a good time on the date, whatever, and we go home and we knock boots, I'm gonna be like, oh, so you a ho-ho.
I ain't gonna say that. I mean, because at the same time, it's like, yeah, you did let it go a little soon, but
Quick.
But
it also
it's
depends
your
on,
job
like-
to make me still entertained though. So if I'm still entertained and I still want to come back, then that's a whole nother ball game.
it also
But
sort of kind of depends on like how long y'all been talking leading up to that though too.
I don't
It's
know
like-
about all that, man. Because
I mean, like,
I
how
don't
long
really
do
count
y'all-
it official until that first date though.
But how,
you know what I mean?
How long
Until
do
like
you usually like talk to someone before you even like ask for the first date? Or,
I don't give a fuck. I mean, if we cooling and I see you ain't crazy, then yeah, let's go. Like I say, I got the meet and greet. We do the meet and greet, then we do the date.
The fact that he said if you ain't crazy.
Yeah, a little crazy. I can deal with a little crazy. I can't deal with like crazy. Like I can't do that.
Institutional. Crazy.
Yeah, I can't do that shit. But so basically, if one night stands is cool with y'all. Y'all can continue to have a further situation with somebody.
I'm not gonna say that you don't lose. I'm saying like I think you may lose a few points, like not necessarily lose a few points.
Credibility.
You know what I mean?
Credibility?
It's just.
Let me. I think something is
But what
worse.
if y'all was talking all that shit in text messages and you finally like got that?
That's different.
Because you
That's
already interacted into that. You already knew it was coming.
That's what I'm saying. Like
That's
So
different.
you
That's a
game
little
time
different.
at that point. That's
Yeah,
like
that's
practicing
different.
to.
But let me ask you this, right? Is it worse to get head on the first time than it is to have sex? I feel like you get more judged if she give you head on the first date than it is.
Nah,
like
bro,
just
I don't think so,
head,
because-
or like it was part of the sex.
No, like just head.
I don't think so, bro. Because nobody. When you ask for body count, you asking about vagina. You ain't asking how many dicks you suck.
Could you be with somebody that suck more dicks than?
Now that's the thing. I've never
That's
never
what I'm
asked that
saying.
question though.
That's
I've
what
never
I'm
been like,
saying.
hey, how many?
But I'm asking you, if the person, we strictly breaking it down by this. If she gives up sex on the first night, that's different. That's like, okay, I
But
get
that's
that.
supposed to be a sacred part. Your vagina is supposed to be
You
like
think the mouth is the
I'm-
vagina
that's
is
what
more
I'm saying.
sacred
So
than the mouth?
Bruh, I mean, I don't know. I mean, hey, I don't know. Which one's more important to you?
That's what I'm asking. Like, which one of y'all think is more important?
I mean, for
If
me,
you got a girl and she cheated on you, which one gonna make you madder? More mad that she gave up the cat, or that she gave up that mouth?
it's equal for me.
No, bro, because if you the vagina, you the nigga talking on it. You know what I mean? The mouth, the nigga ain't even saying nothing. You know, he
So
like,
what if
yeah,
she
nigga, it's
comes
my
home
pussy,
from
knowing
sucking
it's
some
my
dick
pussy. You know what I mean?
and she kisses you. You're not
At
gonna
this-
be
but
mad.
at
No,
the
you
same
taking it
time.
to. I'm just saying, which one? Listen,
I'm equally pissed though. That's what I'm saying.
you
Like,
equally pissed.
Yes,
I'm equally pissed, bro. Like,
So if your girl,
Because girls
gave
ain't
head,
just going
but didn't
out,
have
like,
sex.
sucking dick for no reason. Like,
But
she had emotional feelings for this nigga, bro.
I feel like the mouth is more important than the.
I
Than a
mean,
cat.
I feel like it's equal, and it's very hot.
If a girl gave me head on the first date versus having sex with me, she. She go to the bottom.
Damn.
But if she give me the cat and and don't even give me head, then I'm like, okay, that's cool.
But I think that's just the nigga side of this. It's just the man side of you talking. That's like a man gonna want the pussy over he gonna want the head. So
Nah, a man gonna take what he can get.
I mean, I'm not saying that either. I'm not saying that. Yeah, of course he gonna take whatever the fuck he can get.
But I'm just saying, like,
she
come on now.
She reach over and just start going at it. You know what I mean? With the hand, that's the nigga gonna take it. But at the same time.
So you saying okay? So this is what the question is. Say y'all one more time. Just give me a straight answer. If a girl gives you head over sex on the first date, you can continue respecting her to that level and holding her accountable. Like you still cool with that?
I'm
you still cool with
my
it?
answer and say it depends on the vibe.
You sticking with your answer?
Yeah, but like I said, I'm
that
content
vibe.
with it. I'm content.
If you just letting that mouth loose, I can't do it.
If it was like, yo, we meeting up at like the movie theaters, she hops in my car for a second right before we go to the movie theaters, and she just starts sucking my dick.
No, I'm saying, what if she's sucking your dick in the movie theater? This your first date.
If,
Y'all ain't even went to dinner yet.
I mean, I guess it depends on if like the movie was boring. I don't know, bro. Like,
man, you giving it too deep a thought, man.
I guess.
I'm all right. Listen, this is the last topic. Don't y'all miss those back in the day 2-man missions, 3-man missions? I ain't saying you miss them, but wasn't that like the best time of your life?
What a time to be alive.
I'm saying,
boy.
like, bro, you call up your homies, you like fucking. This when you like 17, 18, you got your mama car, you got your homie got that one
I had
busted
my
ass
whip,
car,
boy. Niggas was out there piled up in that mud.
and then you like, man, I got a 2-man. Boy, that was like the best time.
I was a late bloomer. I never really had those. I had 1-man missions. It was just me and
Man,
mom.
look.
You got it, boy. Damn, you was missing out.
My siblings was too much older than me not to miss out on all that. All right, they was doing this way before I should have been doing. You know,
Missions used to be the thing. Then the whole y'all got some liquor. That's when you come with that Amsterdam.
Oh man,
You got some
Fucking
weed.
Absolute.
Got some Reggie on you.
Four Locos was a thing. For
Yeah,
us
everybody
back then.
struggling to roll one cigarello. You got to get a 4-pack just to roll one blunt because everybody fucking up. That was a good ass time, bro.
What a time to be
Them
alive.
fucking hotel parties at the fucking Ramada and shit.
Bruh, Ramada Inn at the Red Roof Inn.
I had Holiday. I mean, not Holiday. Embassy
Nah,
Suites.
it was
man.
Holiday Inn too.
Yeah, it was a Holiday Inn, Red Roof Inn, Motel 6.
I remember going to a lot of like hotel parties and house parties. Yeah.
Well, we used to be some nasty motherfuckers, dog. You turn it at them high school parties, motherfucking turn the lights out, they get hella sweaty in the basement and shit. Wake up,
Why was it
everybody
always
grinding
so
on each
hot?
other.
Like, niggas ain't had air, bro. Like,
Nah, you had 50 niggas and 25 chicks.
Hey man.
nah, it wasn't even 25, bro.
They said everybody's father gave their mama that weak ass game that you gave, and
You think your game's stronger than your pops?
oh hell yeah, my game
I
stronger
ain't
than
getting no
my
game
ass.
from my pops.
I'm just saying in general. You think your game's stronger than your pops now?
I'd say so. My shit tighter, yeah.
I don't know, man. My pops. That nigga got 4 baby mamas, so.
That mean he got game,
got
or he
game,
ain't got a
game.
pull out game. Cause that don't mean you got game.
I don't know, man. I got more game than my pops.
I definitely got more game than my pops.
I wish everybody life had a stat sheet on it. I wish. All right, man. Well, more of the story is, I'm sticking to my guns. If she get
Get
that
a
mouth,
vasectomy.
if she get that mouth
shot
up
and
before
pull out.
before the cat, I can't. I'm judging you.
Nah,
If she
bro.
get a mouth
Moral
up.
of the story is get a vasectomy.
I ain't getting shit.
It's
You
reversible, nigga.
Again, I ain't getting shit.
Okay.
I'm content. I'm look. I went a lot longer than a lot of my other friends, so I'm good right now.
Eventually, you gonna have to though.
Eventually, you have to do what?
Get a vasectomy
Why?
because you don't want to keep having kids.
I'm doing perfectly fine.
That's now, bro.
I mean,
but when
but
it's time to
you-
start like producing, you don't have
You
to.
smart about it, bro. What you
You
mean?
see where the whole abortion thing is gone. What you think's next? Birth control.
What? I'm sorry. Okay, elaborate. Birth
They
control
get
what?
rid of birth control. I'm going to Canada. What do they get rid of birth control and
Like,
vasectomies?
bro,
I'm going to Canada.
me personally, I feel like they're trying to, because our generation are really like on the fence about having kids to begin with. So it's just like
Because of that shit right there.
Our populations are literally just like falling by the wayside. So
Who's this?
You know what he want to say?
Who's this?
He said the black population is thriving.
I literally just saw a video in like on Instagram the other day. It said like there's a city in Italy that's like literally the population is 50. Like, bro. And like they're like paying people.
That's
to,
a
like,
whole. That's
move
just
there.
a regular family.
They're like literally paying people to move to these places because of their population is gone down so much. So like,
So you getting a vasectomy?
it's very possible. I've looked into it, but
I can't take the venom out the snake, bro.
I'm saying.
hey, either way. But
What about your girl just getting her tubes tied?
ask your girl to do that.
What's gonna happen? Is that selfish?
Then she gonna ask you to get a fucking vasectomy instead.
They say it is cheap to get a vasectomy.
And it's quicker to
Reverse it and all that.
reverse.
I'm okay.
They say literally like you're good in like a couple of days to a week.
I ain't even getting my dog balls neutered.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, mine's neither.
I mean, I'm just saying that's the way it's going.
So you gonna get the vasectomy?
I don't know for sure. Like it's been a thing. It's like it's popped up like a couple times, but like I don't know. I don't know for sure.
I can't do it. But it is. I mean, shit. You don't have no kids, so.
Hey, to each his own, brother.
Hey, I mean they say it's also reversible too. But if you Google this shit and then you start looking at like all the like the possible side effects or like what could happen and like
Yes, you literally are like you are
scary, bro.
You stop producing testosterone.
I didn't read that part, but
Look it up. If you get a vasectomy, it you don't stop producing it, but you produce it at a little slower rate.
no. My thing was like they said like at some point like if you have it for like too long or some shit like the shit could like fuse together or like a knot could form. That's like all types of shit. And I'm just like, bruh.
Fuck that.
That shit is.
Dion gonna be like, Dion saying he won't do it until he have one kid, and he gonna be like, you know what, this shit ain't worth it.
Nah, I chunk that up and pay it up for her, get it, because I ain't, yeah.
What if she ain't trying to go for it? That's you basically trying to control her body. You not pro-choice.
That's.
I just took it there.
So, but ain't that her trying to control mine then?
Oh shit.
Shit. Yeah, that's a very, very, very highly debated topic in a lot of different places. But yeah, I mean, hey, teach their own.
Yeah, I ain't
you do what
touching
you
that
gotta
one.
do. It's your body, your choice. So you go ahead and do your thing.
Your body, your choice.
Yep.
Dion said it's my body, my choice.
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, that is crazy when you think about it. You never do hear the male perspective on like vasectomies and stuff like that. Like it is my body, my choice, and a lot of women will try to spin that on them. Like, well, if you don't want to have kids, you need to get a vasectomy.
Yeah, it's very true.
But it's my body, my choice, right?
I don't know. You just can't pull out.
You can, bro, but mistakes happen.
Yeah, that's not always. That's not 90 or that's not
It ain't-
100%
it ain't-
effective. So
We'll wear condoms then.
it's still 99.
I'm not wearing a condom with my wife. I'm sorry.
I mean, you got a point. Yeah.
How I look? Hold on, wife. Hold on. Let me...
Nobody wearing condoms with their wife, man.
No, it's motherfuckers to do it. I'm not doing it.
Or just
I mean, but there's
wait till the eggs die.
there's people that also do that like after they've had like 4 kids and shit. You know.
Use condoms?
Yeah. You be surprised.
Bro, I barely want to use condoms now.
You'd be surprised how many fucking stories I've heard in Ubers, bro. Like,
Could you imagine like you with your wife and oh my god,
or
the
like
condom
IBF
broke.
and shit like that? Like it was this couple, like it was these 2 guys that was talking about their wives.
Oh.
And they like one dude, he said they've been trying for like last 3 or 4 months or some shit like that on IBF. And this one dude said he had 2 kids and was like, "Yep, we agreed that we were gonna get a vasectomy," and that was it. So I mean, it just depends on the
What
couple.
color was these fellas?
They was white. They was definitely white.
White
I don't think I've ever heard a black man say he wants to get a vasectomy.
voluntarily.
But I mean, there are people that do it. Black guys
It is,
included.
it is,
So
it
you
is.
know, it is what it is. I guess. I don't know. It's just a scary thing for me.
So do you feel like
But what's scarier?
it's-
18 years with the woman is you don't even know if that you want that to be the
Hell
mother
yeah,
of your
that's
child?
scary.
Exactly. So why
I
not
just seen
prevent it yourself?
Eddie Curry.
That's a good question.
Vlad interviewing, boy. Yeah, if you ain't with the person you don't want it to be with,
Bro, that's
that's a big for that I had was like having a kid with somebody like that I ain't expect to be having a kid with. And then just like having a kid as a dude, I feel like it bring your value down. Ain't nothing like talking to a motherfucker and they be like, how many kids you got? None.
I mean, nowadays, I saw a meme the other day that said something about where's the baby daddies at, and then some dude commented and was like, or like some girl commented and said that I'm not looking for no nigga with no baby or with no kids or whatever, cause then blah blah blah. And he was like, well, if he already got a kid, then that's how you know he a good dad.
Not necessarily.
I was about to say, yeah.
He could be that father that ain't buying a McDonald's for his kid.
Hey yo, matter of fact, I just saw a new there was a new video where this dude took his girl out for her birthday, and she brought like 18 of her friends, and she, the girlfriend, expected him to pay for all of them.
I'm gonna pull a Dev. I gotta go to the bathroom.
They was in the parking lot arguing, talking about some. He was like, I mean, yeah, it's your birthday. I'll pay for you and me, but I'm not paying for all your friends. And like all her friends is literally standing back behind her like, oh, this nigga broke. Like, why would he pay for us? Like, bro, that's fucked up, bro. Like, don't do no shit like that.
It's a big ass,
right after
and it go back to the whole like when we was talking about
theme song for the summer, fuck nigga free.
When it go back to the whole social media thing. It just expectations is just be wild. Some people the expectations be wild. For women like that, that's just
That's outrageous, bro.
outrage. Like you brought your homegirls, I'm supposed to pay. I paid for.
Like I haven't even met half these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I've been on dates with like my chick and I paid for her homegirl. That's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or I bought shots for a group of friends. But you talking about we going to dinner, motherfuckers ordering drinks, they ordering appetizers, they getting fucking desserts
and salmon.
I don't think it's like destined for it. Like it has to be his job to do that.
Hell no.
Again,
I feel like even if you're a millionaire and you got the money,
like you shouldn't be responsible for paying
Fuck
for
no.
the one for people who were invited to a birthday party that's not yours. And you don't even know majority of it.
Why do dudes get a bad rep for being broke when women?
because it's a double standard of you supposed to be the provider, but then they don't want to. But then females want to be independent.
I've seen a lot.
But I'm just saying, like, if
it's a double, I'm telling you, it's a double standard. They say they're independent, but they want
like
the
let me break it down.
Provider as a man.
So you say you make $100K a year. In the if you were to go out looking for a woman to settle down with, you don't care if she makes $30,000 a year or $200,000 a year.
True.
But a woman, she cares because you're supposed to be providing and protecting her.
I ain't gonna say all females like that.
Yeah. Not a necessarily. We're not gonna generalize it, but for a general statement, the majority of the time, women want a man that can provide a certain lifestyle.
Yeah. Generally, women want a guy who's doing better than them, while guys can
not necessarily.
I said generally. But
I get what you're coming from.
Guys can go to
21 Savage said it best. Men date down, women date up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can.
Is that wrong?
As a millionaire, you can literally.
Are you a high class nigga like Kevin Samuel says, or are you?
I think I'm a high value male. I know I'm a high value male. Fuck you laugh. I'm dead ass.
It was just
I wish a motherfucker would. I done told hoes. I mean, I done told. Don't get me started.
How do you What are your factors? What makes you a high value male?
I just know.
Earning income, earning potential, lifestyle status. I mean, it's pretty much those two things. When a motherfucker writes on a piece of paper, I'm looking for X, Y, and Z. If they write down a list of 10 things, I check off at least 7 or 8 of them bitches. Okay. Minus being 6 foot.
Does that really make you a high value man? Your height?
If I check off 8 of the 10.
Yes. But I'm saying a high value. What does that have to do with your value?
Your height. I'm just saying what they write down. Like when you write down what you're looking for.
Is that what they are defining as their high value? Is having all that?
Yes.
I thought when Kevin Samuel says it ain't like that. It's more like Because he's the one that
But
kind of like
that's the thing.
coined it.
That's the thing. That's the thing, though. When it I mean, how about it? He kind of did, but what I'm saying is, this is the thing. I get where you're going from it. I get where you're going from. Because women can say they physical attributes that they want from a man, but a man can't say his physical attributes without being quote unquote shallow. If I say I want a chick that's under 130 pounds, I'm shallow. If a chick says she want a dude that's over 6 foot tall, she got high standards, or she got standards.
She got tall standards.
Right.
6 footers.
If I say I want a light skinned chick over a dark skinned chick, I'm shallow. I'm colorism.
Amen.
But a chick can be like, I want a El DeBarge looking ass motherfucker, or I want a Wesley Snipes in the '90s looking ass motherfucker.
Tall, dark, and handsome.
Tall, dark, and handsome.
Hey, man.
And it's cool. But let me say, I want somebody who don't need weave.
The world is not fair. It is what it is. We have already accepted our fate, and we know what we need to do as men. We can't do anything else.
No, the fuck we don't know what we need to do as men. We have to succumb to the world that we in.
We always figure it out and adjust.
No, we don't. We succumb. We don't adjust. We succumb.
Okay.
That's just the fact of the matter, bro. We succumb. Most men is not finna go out here and date somebody, like, unless you catch J-Lo on her downtime. Like, when you catch J-Lo when she was dating the dancer dude, you catch her in between Ben Affleck and A-Rod and Mark Anthony.
Right now, so
the four motherfuckers she keep going
right.
back.
You got to catch a motherfucker when they bored and they want to try something new. But most men, they not gonna date up. I mean, not. But here's the thing: we gotta take away the standard of saying that men don't like dating up is just financial and all of that stuff. Cause you can still date a girl that's on your level.
My God, the world runs off of money. We never gonna get off of that fucking standard.
Not necessarily.
Nah, I think it's some down to earth people in this world, man.
I
It's
guess
some
so,
down
man.
to earth.
But that's a good question, Dale.
And you settle down with.
Is
for her,
dating
but like,
up or down strictly based off income?
I would say so.
What about social status?
Well, because I think at the
your
end of the
social
day,
status comes from your income.
that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I mean, because it's
Motherfuckers
still
with million followers that don't got $1 million.
I mean, that's true with social media and shit.
Yeah, that's
But,
what I'm saying.
Who's looking strictly at, oh, you got 1 million followers, so I want to date you? No, nobody's looking at that shit.
Nah,
it's
but you can also get into rooms that other people can't get into rooms though.
But but that's how. It goes back down to women though. Women, do you consider that dating up if a woman gets a man with a certain social status? He may not have the money, but he has a social status.
And
Is that considered
falls
dating
into
up?
the potential category.
Is that considered dating up though? Like is
It
dating?
depends
No,
on
the question.
if you actually can provide off of that potential.
So when you say a person is dating up or down, I'm asking what do people typically talk? Is it just financial or is it?
I would definitely say it's financial, earning potential, which would still fall under financial.
Social status.
Yeah, and then just like on that particular person's, preferences as well.
Yeah, like the lifestyle choices they make. Like if you're traveling to, X, Y, Z country whenever, this girl ain't never even been out.
Do you think dating up is more so based on the class that you've dated before? Like you say, if somebody, let's say a chick was dating some hood dude, never been out of St. Louis, and she meet a dude in St. Louis, and he may not make as much as the hood dude, but every day every month he in a different city. Is that dating up because what she's used to is something different?
Well, and that's what I'm saying. I think it literally just depends on, because every attribute, every section ain't gonna be the exact same as the
That's
next.
what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
So is dating up or down? So dating up or down
I think
is
it
not
depends
socially.
on the quality of the relationship that you're in at that time. You know what I mean? So like if if it was like a bad relationship that that you was in with the hood dude that was taking you or that wasn't.
What about What if it's not?
But
What if it's not based on a relationship, but more so based on the class that you are now or your status that you are now? If she's a woman that doesn't travel now, for instance,
if she like what's the Steve Harvey movie? Whenever she was Taraji was the
CEO,
yeah, and then she was dating the dude in the food truck.
Right? Is that considered dating down?
Are you talking about Think Like a Man?
Nah, was it? That was Think Like a Man. That was Think Like a Man. Is that considered her dating down?
In her eyes, it was.
Yeah, technically, because she was a high class businesswoman and he was just a
So it's social status.
a chef
But at the
trying to
same
get
time,
on.
her friends was regular people too, though. So it ain't like that she
but, like,
wouldn't.
yeah, that's different though. Like those are her friends. Like
I think this
she's
is a
known
really
them
good.
for
This is a
years.
really good question. Like, is dating down? What is considered dating down and dating up? If it's not just strictly social stat, I mean, not just strictly finances, because that's the thing. People try to make the whole dating pool, the whole dating up and down thing, strictly about finances. I mean, they judge it off finances, but then they try to say that it's not just based off finances.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the times you'll hear people say, "Oh yeah, you know, like if you sit 100 men down and 100 women down, and you ask them what are they looking for in a partner, you'll get two totally different answers. And majority of the time, women are gonna say he's got to have this much money, he's got to be this tall, he's got to do this, and all this other shit. Men are strictly just
Look this way.
all I need you to do is just be attractive and
Fuck me good.
And
that
feed
and
me, fuck me, and give me my
and
piece.
give me my piece. Like that's all men are looking for is peace.
That's
'Cause
true.
But should
go
we
out
be
there-
asking for more?
But not
That's
necessarily.
because look,
Because we
men
go
don't really
out
know their
there-
value. Don't know their value. Females, they understand their worth. We don't understand our worth for real, bro. Men don't be understanding our worth compared to females do, bro. We
That's a
get
fact.
we play the short end of the stick all the time, bro. But females understand
Because
they're
men are
smarter.
taught to
They-
date
they're
down.
smarter, bro.
Men are taught to date down when it comes to financial statuses and social statuses.
It's not necessarily that we're taught that. It's just that we don't care about it because
Because
I
we was
mean,
taught it.
so if
man.
if you making
Females know how to
$50,000
play it,
a
bro,
year
and dudes
and the
don't.
girl that you're dating is making $200,000, are you good with her paying all the bills? Simple yes or no.
No.
Exactly. Because we
But
are
no, so
trained.
look, that's how
we're
y'all
more
not-
trained to be the provider and the protector.
No, because if you are in a full out relationship like that, bro, your money is my money and my money is your money. Is that not how it's supposed to be?
Nah.
If you're married, is your money not?
Women don't think like that.
I promise to God.
Not
you're
even
married-
women.
If
No.
you're married, I promise to God, most people get a bank account for your bills, a bank account for like other dumb shit, and then you have your own filter out account.
That's if you are both like on the same page and you're equally.
I don't think it should be like that.
If you're like
when you're
equally
married.
balanced, and
That's but I'm saying though, it's supposed to be again. If you get divorced, she getting half your shit, ain't she?
yeah.
Nah, not me.
You say prenup.
But look, hey,
Prenup or
at the end of the day, bro, that's how it's supposed to be, though. It's supposed to be your finances is my finances.
But-
Again, whenever you get married, her loans is gonna be your loans, ain't it? Her student loans, all that
But-
shit.
So wait. That's what I'm saying. So you saying when you get married, everything is all
it's supposed to be. That's how
Yeah.
it's supposed to be.
because at first you said is you got your money and your money.
No,
and
I'm
all,
saying,
but you said everything,
there,
okay.
he said you got 200. She making 200,000, and then you said the dude's making whatever
50.
and together.
In my
household
mind,
mainly
the household is making
250.
250,000.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it's supposed to be like that. Now, rather if it's actually
Yeah, the government goes off of that. No,
But no,
how
I'm
much
saying
house
even-
income you going.
But I'm saying even like usually that's how
But-
most
I got a
marriages
simple
go.
analogy on how to break it down. When Jeff Bezos and his wife divorced, and she got all that money, and she declared that she was going to donate it and do whatever else. Even though she said all that, the public was like, "Oh, she's so lucky. Oh, she didn't even have to do anything for her wealth and all this other shit." But let that.
And then who did she go date? A
I
teacher.
don't- Yeah. But
She in that boring stage right
let
now.
that-
The
let
boring
that-
stage.
let that have been the opposite way, where it was a woman who was a billionaire and divorced a guy, and he got all that money.
Didn't that just happen to somebody?
Adele husband
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, Adele.
And
But she got a
everybody-
reverse
Finesse
though.
guy.
She got a reverse.
Yeah, but
though.
every
Finesse
like,
guy.
well, I don't know about women, but I know a lot of men were like, "Oh, this dude lucky as fuck." Like,
the same thing though.
But I'm so let's establish what considers dating down and what considers dating up. Is it social status and money?
yes, for like
I
majority.
think generally
rule,
yes. Generally yes. The
So is
social
it
status
a bad
and the-
statement to say majority of the time when it comes to that, if we exclude the social status, because statistically, this is a statistical fact, men earn more than women. Is it like a good generalization to say most men are gonna date down? Would
I
y'all
wouldn't say
agree?
most men are going to date down, but they have the option to. Like women, once you get to a certain point,
You think so?
I mean,
don't think so,
when you
bro.
get to a certain point, you can't date anyone down from you.
Bro,
About a
but at the
woman or
same
a man?
time, it doesn't. I don't think it because at the same time, I know people that make 70,000 that is broke, living check to check. But I know people that make 30,000 that has thousands of dollars saved up though. You know what I mean? So
I mean,
it really doesn't matter how much you make. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you saying
It truly
don't
doesn't
matter how much
matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
it really just depends on, in your argument, it really just depends on how smart you are.
I'm telling. Yeah, I'm saying. No, I'm telling. I think it's the lifestyle you live and what you're doing. Like I said, like if you're
I can
traveling
agree
all
with
that
that.
type of
if you-
stuff.
I can
if
agree
you
with that.
live
I
within
mean,
your means, yeah.
I think dating up and dating down gets a bad rep because if you think about it, really it's just it's
If I'm
it's
showing you,
individualized.
if I'm the only person that's showing you shit in life, like doing shit, like damn, like hey, here's this, here's like you ain't never like I'm broadening your horizon on things and you ain't broadening mine on. Obviously, you the one that's dating up.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
think
mean?
I think a
If
dude
I'm-
can date up if he meet a woman with a different mentality than
Exactly.
most women.
Exactly.
You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Exactly.
It ain't even got to be financing. It could be a woman. You get a
But
woman,
that's what I was saying.
and she
earlier.
like she down to do everything to make you happy. That's dating up.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah. Exactly.
like,
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
It
what I was
doesn't.
saying earlier. Dudes can date up or down.
But look,
Women
at the end of the day,
don't necessarily date down.
at the end of the day, when we date up, it's about like you said, what the three things that we care: fuck, feed, and be my peace. If you can do those three, you're dating up for a man. For a female, provide.
That is a very low standard. It's very easy to do.
I mean, but
Very easy.
I wish a woman would
And
tell
they
me.
still fuck it up. And they still
I wish a
fuck
woman
it
would
up.
be like,
My
look,
thing
just
is-
fuck me good, be my peace, and cook for me. I'd
Bro.
be like, that's easy.
So easy,
no,
bro.
but my thing is, name one more thing that we need. Like,
Um,
absolutely need.
that men absolutely need. It's on the tip of my tongue. Hold on. We forget as men that we need.
I mean, you don't need a woman to take you on trips.
I'm content with my three. Fuck me, feed me, and
Exactly.
be my
But they
peace.
still gotta-
Because look,
they
at the end
still
of the day,
gotta-
I'm okay with providing for myself. I'm okay with providing for you. So I don't need you to do really much. You know what I mean? Literally, just
I mean,
be and do
generally-
your role.
Generally, the three are usually
Exactly that. What he
feed
said.
me, feed me. Well, not necessarily even feed me, but just like be there for me mentally. I mean, because the feed and fuck me are like, if you're in a
But that
marriage,
you being there mentally is your peace.
yeah. But like, it's also like, say if I'm like an entrepreneur and you know I need you to like
Support.
support. So
That's
then-
why I think.
So you actually not provide.
What I
Until
think.
you
What I
get
think.
on your feet.
because
No, what I
like,
think. I'm gonna just give you an example of me where I failed at as a man was just basing it off those three things. But those three things, if you generalize those three things to find a woman, you can meet a lot of women that fit that criteria. But you have to find a woman that fit the criteria for what you need, for not what those three things are.
See, I think yes to the because the peace I think is the biggest piece in that.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
but
But
the piece can be broken down into other things.
Yeah, that's
so
what I'm
saying
The
is
fuck
it's
me,
like
feed me. Everybody can do
for,
that.
for what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I didn't have girls that was good girls. They slutted me out. They cooked good and they was my piece. They never brought drama, but it was like
You still missing something?
yeah, the shit was still missing. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, well, what the fuck? She a good girl, and it's just like, man, you have to learn. That's what I'm saying. You have to learn yourself as a man to see what you require
Oh,
to
big
make you
facts.
happy.
I believe that too.
But that's what I'm
100%.
saying. We wasn't taught that. We wasn't taught what we need as a man
because
individually.
all we were taught was to go to work,
Slut me out.
and that was it.
I mean, no, it was taught. Slut me out, cook for me,
We
clean.
weren't taught that though. Man.
Yes, we was, bro. We was literally
Yeah,
taught
bruh.
that.
Yeah.
I wasn't taught to this. Oh, okay. Well, if she fucks me good, she.
I'm not
feeds
saying
me.
like your parents set you down, but if you look at like how TV
Bruh,
is and shit like that,
You can even see the activity of like every parent or
Yeah.
every like
household.
around you. Like I guarantee that's exactly what's happening around that
Yeah, I
household.
guess.
Is
But like
the mama preparing the food at dinner time?
generally, what I was saying though is
The
like
daddy come home from work, got the
on the
meal.
support aspect is just like, say if like you're an entrepreneur or something like that, it's just like, hey, I got like a new business plan or whatever, and you just like want to like weigh the pros and cons and like have you know someone who's actually like not necessarily like 100% like they know everything about that, but just like let's sit down and weigh out the pros and cons. And
I get
like
you.
that.
We definitely serious if we doing that part though, because you know what I mean.
I get what you're saying, but like to the instance of like how it would be for me, if I'm like an entrepreneur, if I'm doing something like that, I need my woman to understand what I need to be successful, the type of support I need. I don't just need you to hear me out. Per se, or sometimes I need you to just let me bounce these ideas off me. You tell me what you think about it.
Right
Some people, I ain't even gonna say women. Some people, they just have an issue with. Well, in relationships, they just have an issue with like, man, you've been together with somebody for 7 years. You should know how to support that person in that capacity. You should know how that person think. After a while, you should know how that person think.
And it's not just you should know. Sometimes you like like if she's on like if you guys are already just like there, then that makes sense. But like if you've been together for 2 years and y'all just been hanging out, going out and having dinner dates and whatnot, but like you haven't really gotten like intellectual with it, then you still need to like say like communicate like, hey, this is what I'm thinking like.
Yeah, for me, I think communication is another big one. For dudes, we need to learn how to
communicate a lot better.
Yeah. Because we wasn't taught how to communicate and tell how we feel. True. It was just shut the fuck up and make the girl happy.
Ain't over them ducats. That's all you. Ain't over them ducats to the mama.
You say we wasn't taught there, but we was taught. We was trained. We was literally trained.
What he say in BMF? He said, "I gave you all the money this week or this month." It wasn't enough. I had to pick up a shift at Wendy's.
This ain't no drill, this ain't no test. Every day a nigga is bound to get stretched, whether it's by greed or the color of my flesh. But I know God know best, so glad those hollows miss my chest. I've been grinding